Hi everyone, my name is Professor Zigby and welcome to my show. So today we'll be talking about high interest savings account and what you can do to make more money. So a high interest savings account is for money that you plan on using in the next 1 to 5 years. It's supposed to build long term, talking at least 7 to 10 years in investments. A savings account is for money that you might need in a month's time, but you want to make a few extra dollars so that you can get the toothpaste that you might not have been able to buy before, right? Or the toy for your child's Christmas, just to earn a little bit on top of that, knowing that you've already saved away $500 or even $100, and you want that to turn into 110 by December. It's January now, so that's fully possible depending on what interest account you have. So what high interest savings account do I have? I bank with Goldman Sachs. Why Goldman Sachs? Is because they do not require you to have a specific amount. So I am from New York City. In New York City, I had Citibank as my regular savings account, and their high interest savings account wasn't too good. So I decided that when I moved to Ohio, I would open up a Citibank's accelerated account, which had a 2.05% interest rate at the time. Once I moved down here, that interest rate was 1.85, which is still higher than Goldman Sachs, which is currently at 1.70. However, they require you to have a $500 minimum in that account, which is a decent amount and definitely obtainable by most Americans. However, the thing is, when I moved from New York City to Ohio, I needed to buy a car. And at the time, I wanted to put a lot of money down. So I took a couple $1,000s and I used that to buy my Chevy Cruze that I now have today. Thing about that is I took more money out than I needed to buy the Cruze. However, it was my money, so it didn't matter, right? It was in my savings account and not in an investment. So it wasn't making too much to where I'd be like, oh damn, I lost a couple dollars this week or this month. But it was money that I could have had growing for me, but it wasn't too crazy, $10, $20, so what, right? So in Citibank, if I had decided, oh, I want to take out all my money just in case, I do not have that option. Although I didn't need all of my money and I would have had that cushion of $500, the fact that you can't use that $500 is just like a slap in the face. It's like you can't use your own money. So a bank not allowing you to use your own money is like, it's like you gave them a permanent loan of $500 in order to have this advanced savings account. So to me, that's why I bank with Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs has been around for almost over 100 years now, and they've been very profitable ever since. They're one of the most trustworthy banks that you can ever bank with, and so I decided to bank with them. Why not Ally Bank? Although they're giving all these promotions and sales, at one point they were at 3% with Ally Bank. I actually have a CD account with Goldman Sachs that's at 3.15%. So it's definitely possible. I got that in April of 2019, right? I didn't put too much in it, but I wish I had actually put more in it, because of 3.15%, that's right around inflation. I know that my money is staying at a solid level and maybe even a little bit better than inflation during the course of the 5 to 6 years that I had that in there. So again, when I put money into CDs, that's money that I don't need. That's similar to an investment, but a much safer investment. So why did I do the CD? Obviously, it was 3.15%, and that's a topic for another day. But yeah, high interest savings account with Goldman Sachs, I think will average about 1.9% every single year. With Citibank, they average about 1.85% every year, although their numbers vary throughout the year. Probably during peak promotion times, they have a higher interest rate, and then during the downturn, like where we are now in January, getting ready for tax season and tax returns and all that stuff, they're probably on the lower side at 185 right now. So yeah, I expect Goldman Sachs to go up after February. Definitely in March, I expect to see higher interest rates. And so if you're saving money during the course of the year, maybe for a Christmas present or, you know, just a gift for Valentine's Day or something like that, you might want to consider a high interest savings account like Goldman Sachs, like Citibank, like Allied, and so many others. You just got to do that research yourself and not just say, oh, he got it, so I'm going to go and get it. Yes, Goldman Sachs is a great bank, but you should also make your decisions in order to be successful. All right. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great day. Peace.